On the Toad streaming network, Coalinga High School Horned Toad football is on the air.
Ozzy takes a snap, drops back, throws the left-hand side. Teixeira wide open. He's going to go into the end zone. That's a Horned Toads touchdown. And the Horned Toads draw first blood with 11:07 to go here before halftime.
Now at the call of the game, here's the voice of the Horned Toads, Brian Welch. From Easton, California, Coalinga High School football is on the air as your Horned Toads go on the road to take on the Panthers of Washington Union High School for a Friday night showdown at John Ventura Stadium. Hi everybody, I'm Brian Welch of the Toad Streaming Network. Glad to be a part of your Friday evening wherever you may be watching or listening to Horned Toad football. Last week the Horned Toads had a bye week, but 2 weeks ago they did defeat Sierra Pacific High School 35-0. That was the third shutout pitched by the Horned Toads defense this season, as the Horned Toads defense is going to have a lot of trouble tonight trying to slow down this Washington Union High School Panthers offense. As for Washington Union High School, they're 2-2 on this 2024 campaign, as last week they did defeat Dinuba High School by 1 point, 25-24 in Dinuba, California, as the Panthers look for their third victory of 2024. This is a rematch of last year's regular season contest in Coalinga, as the Horned Toads did fall by 21-20, as this is a redemption game for the Horned Toads here in Easton, California. I'd like to welcome you to the Horned Toad pregame show, where I was able to sit down with head coach Jose Pease a little bit ago to talk about what he saw from the team 2 weeks ago against Sierra Pacific High School, plus also what's it been like having that bye week to prepare for the Panthers of Washington Union. That conversation's coming up right after the break. It is a beautiful Friday evening here in the San Joaquin Valley. It's Washington Union and Coalinga up next right here on the Toad Streaming Network. Welcome back to the Horned Toads pregame show, now joined by the head coach of your Horned Toads, Jose Pease. Coach, how are you doing this evening?
I'm doing great, Brian. It's good to hear from you.
Coach, it's always a pleasure talking with you. Coach, tonight, this is a big game this week for your program as you go on the road to take on Washington Union. We were talking about this a little bit earlier, Coach, about the heartbreaker last season at home. I guess your coaching staff and your players have had this game circled on the calendar for a while?
Of course. This is definitely a get-back game. And, we definitely want to come out victorious and on top, in retrospect.
And you know what? You had a bye week last week to prepare for the Panthers this Friday. How important was that bye week for your program last week?
I think that it's the same for any other program. We definitely used it to get healthy, kids to ice, just to focus on things that we need to get better at, and to get our kids the idea of our concepts, and so that they understand.
And you did bring up that you wanted your team to focus on regrouping and also focusing on a very good Washington Union squad. But let's go back in time, Coach, to Sierra Pacific High School, that game where you defeated the Golden Bears 35-0, third shutout pitched by the defense this season. It was a slow start for the Horned Toads offense, but they picked it up later in the game. What'd you like about how the team played against Sierra Pacific?
I think that at halftime we definitely regrouped, and I think the kids saw that. They came out in the second half, and they had a phenomenal offensive game from the second half, and I thought they did an amazing job, and on all facets of the game that we're playing right now. I definitely made that an emphasis after we were done with the game, that's definitely a way that we need to start and finish games, is the way that we finish that game, because we can't start slow like that against more disciplined teams. Teams are going to make us pay for that, and we can't have that.
And also, this is a Washington Union squad 2-2 on this 2024 season, but when you watch the film, it's kind of a carbon copy with your squad in Washington Union. Very similar quarterback, two good running backs, and a whole lot of wide receivers that can make a lot of plays. Does that kind of make the game plan look similar to what you saw from them last year, Coach?
Absolutely. I know these last 2 weeks, that this is something that we've been getting ready for. our offense and our defense. Like, we know like where our matchups are, and where we want to put the football, and we need to stay focused, and we need to finish this weekend or this week.
And staying focused is something that you've brought up multiple times in this pregame interview. Talking about that, talking about your quarterback Noah Tazi, 892 yards so far this season. He could probably get to 1,000 yards on Friday night in Easton. I mean, we've talked about Noah before, Coach, but I mean, this is kind of a game that he had some fun last year. What's his mindset going to be like on Friday to lead the Horned Toads into battle in Easton?
I know, like, Noah's like the way he's been at practice these last couple days. Like, he's on an up mood, and like he's definitely looking forward to lighting the scoreboard up this week. I know, like, in talking with him and knowing how he is as an athlete, he's really taking a lot of time into taking care of himself, and just being ready for the week. He knows that this is going to be a game that will help us like push further in rankings, hopefully in the right direction. And like, he's definitely taken it on. He's shown that responsibility, and like we're really proud of him. Like, I hope that he comes out on Friday or today and he shows you guys exactly all the work that he's put in.
And also, Coach, I mean, your defense able to pitch their third shutout of the season against Sierra Pacific High School. I mean, your defense, Coach, is probably one of the most impressive aspects of your squad this season. I mean, I'm led by Cameron Morgan, Grayson Redding. You also have Jaden Pena in the secondary. The list goes on and on. But this defense looks very fierce going into this game against Washington Union.
They're very fierce and definitely play with that attitude. And, I think in terms of like credit to the defense, I feel like in the Valley, I feel like they're underrated. And, hopefully in this game, it comes out that, yeah, we are a defense to be reckoned with, and definitely to be looked at and to be considered when we're putting predictions out there, because you never know what this defense is going to do.
And also, I mean, let's talk about your opponent, Coach. It's the Washington Union High School Panthers. They're led by head coach Paul Holland. But you look at this squad, it's kind of a carbon copy of your squad. A really good quarterback in McKinley Williams, also Rashad Perry and Paul Holland IV and Joseph Stevenson, just to name a few. And I mean, what is the one thing that is making you very ominous about what the Panthers bring to the table on Friday?
They have big play capability, and with any play that happens on that football field, like, those guys can make their scoreboard light up. So definitely we have to have and be disciplined while wherever we're at on the field, whether we're on offense or special teams or anything, because they can definitely turn it around in those moments, in any moment of that game.
And Coach, I always ask you this question: what are the keys to victory in defeating Washington Union?
Definitely pressure up front, owning the line of scrimmage, and having some fun, letting the football fly a little bit, and letting our kids make some big plays.
Coach, it's always a pleasure talking with you. Good luck out there, and have fun in Easton, my friend.
Thank you.
That's head coach Jose Pease. When we come right back after this, we have the starting lineups, national anthem, and the opening kickoff. It's Washington Union and Coalinga High School coming up right after this. This is Horned Toad Football on the Toad Streaming Network. We are ready to go here in Easton. My name is Brian Welch. Glad to be a part of your Friday evening, wherever you may be listening or watching Horn-Toad football. Kickoff is moments away here from John Ventura Stadium as Coalinga High School won the toss and elected to defer. So it will be the Washington Union High School Panthers bringing their offense out for the first time of the evening. As you heard from head coach Jose Pease on our one-on-one conversation in the pregame show, talking about, hey, these two teams are very similar. Carbon copy between both squads. Good quarterback, good running back, and also a lot of great wide receivers that can make some dynamic plays, as this is a big game tonight here in the CIF Central section, as this is a playoff implicator game here just south of Fresno. As Coalinga High School will be kicking off right to left on your screen as Ernesto Villanueva Rodriguez has the ball on the tee. Horned Toads in their white uniforms, black helmets with the Toads and orange script on the side of the black pants. As for the hometown Washington Union High School Panthers, they're in their purple uniforms, purple helmets with the white W on the side with the white pants. Pull up your favorite chair. Coalinga High School Horned Toad football is on the air as Ernesto Villanueva Rodriguez has the ball on the tee, as Rashad Perry's back deep for Washington Union. And Ernesto Villanueva Rodriguez, nice kick, squib kick to the right side, and it'll be a fair catch taken by Washington Union High School. Talking about the quarterback for Washington Union High School, it is the junior 6-foot quarterback. It's McKinley Williams, 376 yards so far this season. 4 touchdowns in this 2024 campaign. Very similar to what Noah Tazi brings to the offense. As McKinley Williams will lead his Panthers out left to right on your screen at the 35-yard line. Far hash moving left to right as you hear it and see it here on the Toad Streaming Network. 2 receivers left, 2 right, tailback to the left side for Williams. That's Gabriel Rivera, the homecoming king who just got announced before the game. Williams takes a shotgun snap, hands it off to Rivera. Ball on the carpet, and the Horned Toads recover it. On the first play from scrimmage, the Horned Toads recover the fumble as Coy Eden's able to fall on that one. 1st and 10 for Coalinga High School. Big time turn of events on this opening drive for Washington Union, as Coalinga High School is 1st and 10 in the driver's seat here in this first quarter. 11:53 to go in the first quarter. Coalinga High School right now at that 36-yard line will be moving right to left on your screen. Horned Toads led by Noah Tazi as the senior QB, ready to go to work here. Horned Toads in their white uniforms this evening. Horned Toads 4-0 on this 2024 campaign. 3 receivers left, 1 right. It'll be Julius Borjas, the tailback to the right side, to the left side of Noah. Moving right to left on your screen. Noah trying to jump, make Washington Union jump off sides. Does not happen. 1st and 10 at the 36 of Union. Noah takes a shotgun snap, throws over to the left side, and it's incomplete, batted away. Intended wide receiver was Andrew Garcia, as on the coverage for Washington Union. It was actually number 8. It was Alexander Gaitan, the junior outside linebacker on the coverage. 2nd and 10 for Coalinga High School at the Panthers' 36-yard line. 11:48 to go in the first quarter. No score yet between Washington Union and Coalinga. 3 receivers left, 1 right. As it is going to be tight, it will be actually Julius Borjas, the right side of Noah. Noah takes a shotgun snap. Noah pressured. Noah throws over the middle. Caught by Andrew Garcia at the 20. 15, 10 to the 5. He's in. Touchdown, Coalinga High School. 36-yard strike from Noah Tazi to Andrew Garcia. And the Horned Toads lead early in Easton. Big time play right there over the middle from Noah Tazi, connecting with the freshman Andrew Garcia. And with 11:39 to go in the first quarter, the Horned Toads lead early 6-0. So Ernesto Villanueva Rodriguez will handle the PAT for the Horned Toads on the north end side of John Ventura Stadium. Horned Toads collecting off the turnover. The snap, the hold, the kick. And the kick is true. 11:39 remaining in the first quarter. Coalinga High School leading 7-0 against Washington Union. This is Horned Toad football on the Toad Streaming Network. 11:39 remaining in the first quarter. 7-0 Coalinga High School out in front against Washington Union High School. Brian Welch with you here on the Toad Stream Network. So Horned Toads able to cash in the turnover from Washington Union High School with a 36-yard touchdown from Noah Tazi to Andrew Garcia. Horned Toads out in front 7-0 here in Easton. Beautiful facilities here at John Ventura Stadium. State-of-the-art. We're high above the press box here. As right now, Ernesto Villanueva has the ball on the tee, kicking off right to left on your screen, as it is going to be Rashad Perry back deep for the Panthers of Washington Union. So right now, this Horned Toad squad, I should say, ready to kick the ball off as Ernesto Villanueva Rodriguez sends it. Low line drive kick as it will bounce out of bounds. And it is going to be a penalty marker on the field. 1st and 10 for Washington Union High School for their second drive of the evening. So second drive of the evening for Washington Union High School. 1 play and 1 turnover. It was a fumbled snap from McKinley Williams. Washington Union has to figure a way to keep their drive going in this situation. So 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line of Washington Union, moving left to right on your screen. 7-0 Coalinga High School out in front of 11:39 remaining in the first quarter. Ball placed on the near hash, 2 receivers left, 2 right. Gabriel Rivera will be the tailback to the right side of McKinley Williams, moving left to right on your screen. 2 receivers left, 2 right. Williams claps his hands, high snap, hands it off to Rivera, runs right, still going as he's brought down by a duo of Horned Toad tacklers, brought down by Messiah Richards, picks up around 3 on the play, 2nd down and 7. So 11:20 remaining in the first quarter, 7-0. Horned Toads leading. So Horned Toads right now defensively playing fierce so far. 2nd and 7 at the 38-yard line. 2 receivers left, 2 right. Gabriel Rivera, the tailback, to the left side of McKinley Williams, moving left to right on your screen. 10:58 to go in the first quarter. Long pause by the Panthers. 2 receivers left, 2 right. Stevenson with the motion. Williams takes a shotgun, snap, 3 steps, looking, throws, airs it out down the near sideline, and it is caught. Paul Holland hauls it in at the 15-yard line. Paul Holland, the 4th, able to make the grab, and the Panthers move the sticks. They're explosive on this second drive of the evening. So that'll be 1st and 10 at the 17-yard line, I should say, for Washington Union High School. 7-0. Coalinga High School out in front against the Panthers. 2 receivers left, 2 right. It is Rivera, the tailback, to the right side of Williams, moving left to right on your screen. 10:19 remaining in the first quarter. Williams in the gun at the 17-yard line of the Horned Toads. Williams takes a shotgun snap, hands it off to Rivera, runs in between the tackles, and he's tackled from behind by Grayson Redding. Picks up a couple on the play. 2nd and 7 after a gain of 3. 9:58 remaining in the first quarter. 7-0 Coalinga High School out in front against Washington Union High School. Washington Union High School connecting on a huge play from McKinley Williams, a Paul Holland, the 4th. 2 by 2, the Panthers will line up with Gabriel Rivera, the tailback, to the left side of McKinley Williams, moving left to right as you hear it and see it here in Easton. Williams in the gun, moving left to right on your screen with 9:33 rolling in the first. Williams claps his hands, takes a shotgun snap, pressured, throws to the right corner, and it is caught in the right corner. Actually, I'm going to say incomplete. Almost hauled in as the intended wide receiver was Joseph Stevenson. As on the coverage for the Horned Toads was Luke Wojawota. 3rd and 7 for Washington Union High School. 9:23 to go in the first quarter. 7-0 Coalinga High School out in front. So right now the Horned Toads trying to keep the Panthers out of the end zone in this pivotal 3rd and 7. So they will have 1 receiver left, 3 right. Gabriel Rivera will be in the backfield as the tailback to the left side of Williams, moving left to right on your screen. 9:23 to go in the first quarter. 7-0 Coalinga High School out in front. Ball placed at that 14-yard line of CHS, and a whistle for the snap, and a Timeout taken by Washington Union High School with 9:23 to go in the first quarter. Is this going to be a full timeout or a 30 timeout? But we'll step aside. Coalinga High School leading 7-0 against Washington Union High School. Pivotal third down coming up. This is Horntoad Football on the Toad Streaming Network. .23 to go in the first quarter. 7-0. Coalinga High School out in front against Washington Union High School. 3rd and 7 for the Panthers, moving left to right on your screen. Horntoads right now defensively trying to flex their muscles. Pivotal 3rd and 7 on the second possession for the Panthers of Washington Union High School. McKinley Williams in the gun, moving left to right on your screen. 1 receiver left, 3 right. Ball at the 14-yard line. Rivera with the motion. Williams takes a shotgun snap, looking, throws to the right side as it's caught by Vega as he's able to get to the first down marker, and he's able to pick up the first down as Washington Union High School picks up the first down. 1st and goal for the Panthers of 9:13 and rolling in the first quarter. 7-0 Coalinga High School out in front against Washington Union. 1st and goal at the 6-yard line for Washington Union High School. 9 minutes to go in the first quarter. 7-0 Coalinga High School out in front against Washington Union High School. Ball placed on the near hash, moving left to right on your screen. Washington Union High School breaks the huddle as they will have 1 receiver left, 3 right. Rivera, the tailback to the right side. McKinley Williams moving left to right on your screen. 8:40 and rolling in the first quarter. 7-0 Coalinga High School out in front. Williams in the gun with Rivera to his right side. Takes a shotgun snap, throws to the left corner, battling for it, and it's almost caught, and it is caught. Rashad Perry in the left corner. Touchdown, Washington Union. Six-yard touchdown throw from Williams to Rashad Perry. As the PAT will be handled by Lorenzo, the senior kicker for Washington Union High School. There is a penalty marker in the end zone, as it is it's an unsportsmanlike conduct against Washington Union High School, as it will be assessed on the kickoff. Our head referee tonight is Kevin Lemming. So the PAT from Lorenzo will be handled. We're right under the marching band here at John Ventura Stadium. The snap, the hold, the kick, and it splits the uprights. We are all leveled up at 7 apiece. 8:28 to go in the first quarter. This is Horntoad Football on the Toad Streaming Network. .28 remaining in the first quarter, all leveled up at 7 apiece between Coalinga High School and Washington Union High School. I'm Brian Welch with the Toad Streaming Network. Glad to be a part of your Friday evening, wherever you may be listening or watching Horntoad Football. It was a 6-yard touchdown pass from McKinley Williams to Rashad Perry to make it all evened up at 7 apiece, as it is Lorenzo with the ball on the tee, kicking off left to right for Washington Union, as it is Gavin Watson and Dylan Texiera back deep for the Horntoads. As Lorenzo will have the ball, actually will assess the kick, the penalty from the previous play. There's an unsportsmanlike conduct call on the Panthers, as the kickoff team will march back to the 25-yard line of Washington Union High School, kicking off left to right on your screen. Where Washington Union High School is located, you can see the city lights of Fresno to the north of us here at John Ventura Stadium. As Lorenzo has the ball on the tee, kicking off left to right on your screen. 8:28 to go in the first quarter as Lorenzo swings his right leg into the football, and it's a nice end-over-in kick taken by Dylan Texiera to the 35. He's to the 40, still on his feet, jukes to the left, and he's brought down by Paul Holland, the 4. First and 10 for Coalinga High School at the 43-yard line. One drive, one touchdown for Coalinga High School. It was a 36-yard touchdown pass from Noah Tazi to the freshman Andrew Garcia. As the Horned-Toads right now in that opening drive were able to cash in that gift from Washington Union High School. On the first play from scrimmage, the Panthers fumbled the football. As the Horned-Toads right now will be moving right to left on your screen. 8:21 to go in the first quarter. 2 receivers left, 2 right. Noah will be in the gun with Julius Borjas to his right side, moving right to left on your screen at the 43-yard line. Watson with the motion. Noah takes a snap, hands it off to Borjas. Borjas bounces off a tackler as he gets past to the midfield. As he does pick up 7 on the play, 2nd down and 3 for Coalinga High School. 8:06 and rolling in the first quarter. All leveled up at 7 apiece between Washington Union High School and Coalinga High School. So the Horned-Toads will have the ball at midfield. 2 receivers left, 2 right. Borjas, the tailback, to the left side of Noah Tazi, moving right to left as you hear it and see it here on the Toad Streaming Network. Noah motions Texiera. Noah hands it off to Borjas. Borjas finds a hole in between the tackles of the 40 to the 35, runs left to the 30, 25, 20, 15, 10, 5. He's in. Touchdown, Coalinga High School, a 50-yard run from Julius Borjas, and the Horned-Toads take the lead away in Easton. Julius Borjas turning on the Jets here in Easton. Beautiful run right there by the senior running back for the Horned-Toads. As Ernesto Villanueva Rodriguez has the ball, we'll be ready to kick the PAT for Coalinga High School. Snap, the hold, the kick. And the kick does go through the uprights. And the Horned-Toads lead 14-7 against Washington Union High School. 7:30 remaining in the first quarter. This is Horned-Toad football on the Toad Streaming Network. (14-7) Coalinga High School out in front against Washington Union High School. 7:30 to go in the first quarter here in Easton at John Ventura Stadium. Brian Welch with you here on the Toad Streaming Network. A 50-yard run from Julius Borjas puts the Horned-Toads out in front by a touchdown. 14-7, Coalinga High School leading as Rashad Perry's back deep for Washington Union High School. As Ernesto Villanueva Rodriguez has the ball on the tee as he's kicking right to left as he swings his right foot in the football. And that ball will go into the end zone, touchback for Washington Union High School. First, a little bit of extracurriculars on the field as Dylan Bordeaux mixing it up with a couple of the Panthers. It was actually mixing it up with Miguel Molina as there's a penalty marker on the field. You can definitely tell this is a big-time game with playoff implications. Both teams having that intensity level going to probably rise throughout the whole entire game. Let's hear from the referee, Kevin Levin. Personal foul on Washington Union High School, and after the play, personal foul against Coalinga High School. So it is, the penalties do offset. 1st and 10 for Washington Union High School as they begin their 3rd drive of the evening. 14-7, Coalinga High School out in front against Washington Union High School. Coalinga High School right now defensively gave up that big play to Paul Holland The second drive for Washington Union High School. 1 receiver left, 3 right. It is Rivera to the right side of McKinley Williams, moving left to right in your screen at the 20-yard line. Williams takes a shotgun snap, hands it off to Rivera, and he's brought down behind the line of scrimmage, still trudging forward as Grayson Redding's able to bring him down late. It was actually Jaden Pena swarming in on the tackle. Loss of 1 on the play, 2nd and 11 for the Panthers of Washington Union High School. 7:14 and rolling in the first quarter, 14-7 Coalinga High School out in front against Washington Union High School. Luke Wojawoda is officially going to be credited with the tackle. There's a whole host of Horned Toad tacklers that wrapped up Rivera, the homecoming king for Washington Union High School, as they are celebrating homecoming here at John Ventura Stadium. 2 receivers left, 2 right, as it is going to be Rivera as the tailback to the right side of McKinley Williams, moving left to right in your screen. 6:45 and rolling in the first quarter, 14-7, Coalinga High School leading. Perry with the motion. Williams makes a handoff, swings it out over the Perry to the right side of the 15, still on his feet, but he gets brought down at the 17. Jaden Pena quickly wrapping him up as it brings up another 3rd down for Washington Union High School. In that previous drive, Washington Union kept the chains moving on 3rd down, converting on 3rd down. So it brings up 3rd and 11 at the 19-yard line, moving left to right in your screen. 6:12 to go in the first quarter, 14-7, Coalinga High School out in front. As Williams will get the play from the sideline, jogs out, and will tell the play to his team. It's late substitution right now for the Horned Toads. Julius Borjas checks in, replacing Catuzzo. 2 receivers left, 2 right. Williams in the gun with, so it is going to be Rivera, the tailback, as a penalty marker flies before the snap. We'll see what the call will be. And it is a delay of game on Washington Union High School. Backs him up 5 yards, so it brings it up 3rd and 20 miles, it seems like, for the Panthers. But how explosive the Panthers have been so far this season. That might not be a scary thought, but the Horned Toads defense has to be wary in the situation. 5:38 and rolling in the first quarter. 14-7, Coalinga High School out in front. So right now the Horned Toads defensively needing a big-time stop here. 2 receivers left, 2 right. Rivera, the tailback to the right side. McKinley Williams. Ball placed at the 14-yard line. Williams takes a shotgun snap, looks, throws over to the right side, and it's incomplete as Paul Holland slipped on the ground. On the coverage for the Horned Toads was Gavin Watson, and it brings up a 4th down for Washington Union High School, and they'll have to send out the punt unit for the first time of the evening with 5:11 to go in the first quarter. 14-7, Coalinga High School leading. So the Horned Toads right now defensively playing pretty good, as the Horned Toads defense enjoying this evening here in Easton, as Lorenzo will have a chance to kick the ball, punt the ball away for Washington Union High School, as it's Gavin Watson and Dylan Texiera back deep at their own 44-yard line. As Lorenzo will handle the punt, standing at his own goal line. Takes the high snap, punts it away. Nice booming spiral punt as the ball will bounce at near midfield to the 49-yard line of Coalinga High School. As a couple of extracurricular activities between Washington Union High School and Coalinga High School, and we get another penalty marker here this evening. It was actually Luke Wojawoda chatting with Caleb Chai, the senior for Washington Union High School. Let's see what the call will be. Lemon and his crew huddling up, the referees huddling up at midfield to see what the call will be. On Washington Union, penalty is on the Panthers, as it is going to be Horned Toads football inside Panthers territory. 5 minutes to go in the first quarter. We'll stay right here on the Toad Streaming Network. So now joining us here in Easton, the Horned Toads jumped out to a 7-0 lead with a 36-yard touchdown pass from Noah Tazi to Andrew Garcia. And then it was Julius Borjas taking it all the way to the house with a 50-yard touchdown run, as the Horned Toads right now leading 14-7 against Washington Union High School. The ball we place at the Panthers 35, moving right to left on your screen. 5 minutes to go in the first quarter. Horned right now begin their third drive of the evening here in Easton at John Ventura Stadium. 2 receivers left, 2 right. Borjas, the tailback to the left side of Noah Tazi, moving right to left as you hear it and see it on the Toad Streamer Network. Watson with the motion. Noah claps his hands, fakes the handoff, swings it out to the left side, caught by Watson. Watson to the 35 to the 30, runs left, tiptoeing down the sideline as he gets to the 25-yard line. As a penalty marker flies in late. As they're going to say, it was a gain of 9 on the play, 2nd down and 1. There was a trio of Panthers bringing him down. As we'll see what the call will be from the head referee, Kevin Lemon. Against Coalinga High School. So I'll back him up 15 yards. As the Horned faithful making the trek from Coalinga. Good crowd on hand. I know a lot of people are listening right now to the broadcast here on the Toad Streamer Network, or you guys are listening back home in Coalinga or Huron. Horned right now will have to go back 15 yards, so it is going to bring up a first, second down at the 41-yard line, 2nd and 16. So right now the Horned Toads will be moving right to left on your screen. 4:50 to go in the first quarter, 14-7. Coalinga High School out in front. 1 receiver left, 3 right. It is going to be Borjas, the tailback to the right side of Noah, moving right to left on your screen at the 41-yard line of Washington Union. Noah takes a snap, rolls right. Noah looking, throws on the run, wide open, and it's almost hauled in. J.D. Reed almost had a great grab on the far sideline at that 10-yard line, but it is going to bring up a 3rd and 15 for Coalinga High School. Horned Toads right now trying to convert on 3rd down, their first time of the evening experiencing a 3rd down. 4:40 to go in the first quarter, 14-7. Coalinga High School out in front against Washington Union High School. Horned Toads right now offensively looking to convert on 3rd down. This penalty was plagued, this drive, I should say, was plagued by a penalty, an unsportsmanlike conduct call on Gavin Watson. Brings up a 3rd and 15 for the Horned Toads, moving right to left on your screen. They lead early here in this first quarter. 4:40 to go in quarter number 1. 2 receivers left, 2 right. Borjas, the tailback to the left side of Noah Tazi, moving right to left on your screen. Ball placed at the 41-yard line of Washington Union, and a whistle and a delay of game. As it is on the Horned Toads, and it backs them up 5 yards. Very uncharacteristic for the Toads. So it brings up 3rd and 21 for Coalinga High School. With 4:40 remaining in the first quarter. Coalinga High School right now trying to convert here. It's literally 3rd and 21. It feels like 3rd and 20 miles for the Toads right now. Horned Toads will go 2 receivers left, 2 right. Borjas, the tailback to the right side, and a timeout taken by Coalinga High School. 4:40 remaining in the first quarter. 14-7, Coalinga High School out in front. We'll be right back with 3rd and 21. This is Horned Toad Football on the Toad Streamer Network. .440 remaining in the first quarter. 14-7, Coalinga High School out in front against Washington Union High School. Brian Welch with you here on the Toad Streamer Network. 3rd and 21 for the Horned Toads, moving right to left on your screen. Horned Toads right now trying to convert on 3rd down. 1 receiver left, trips to the right. As it is, Julius Borjas, the tailback to the right side, the left side of Noah Tazi. Noah takes the shotgun snap. Noah pressured, throws the near side, and it is overthrown over the head of Dylan Texiera. That was Rashad Perry on the coverage for Washington Union High School, as the Horned Toads will have to punt for the first time of the evening with 4:32 to go in the first quarter. 14-7, Coalinga High School out in front against Washington Union High School here at John Ventura Stadium. So it is going to be Rashad Perry back deep for the Panthers at his own 12-yard line. Excuse me, as Ernesto Villanueva Rodriguez will punt the ball away. Horned Toads forced to punt for the first time of the evening. So it's Ernesto Villanueva Rodriguez standing at his own 40-yard line, 14-7, Coalinga High School out in front. Rodriguez bobbles the snap and he kicks it away out of desperation at the 50-yard line. Washington Union High School almost had an opportunity to block the punt. So a mistake right there by the Horned Toads, uncharacteristically. They'll put the ball where they're going to mark the ball at. So they're going to mark the ball at the Horned Toads' 44-yard line. Washington Union High School moving left to right in your screen. 4:27 to go in the first quarter. 14-7, Coalinga High School leading. Horned Toads right now defensively will be tested because Washington Union High School begins their fourth drive of the evening here at John Ventura Stadium. 2 receivers left, 2 right. McKinley Williams will be in the gun with, as it will be Josiah Woods to his left side, moving left to right in your screen. Ball placed at the 44-yard line, moving left to right in your screen. 4:27 to go in the first quarter. Williams hands it off to the running back. It's Jonathan Vega with the carry, still going, running right, but he's brought down behind the line of scrimmage as it was Nicholas Catuzzo for Coalinga High School, bringing him down for a loss, as it is going to be brought down for a loss of 4 on the play. 2nd and 14 for Washington Union High School. 4:06 and rolling in the first quarter. 14-7, Coalinga High School leading. As you have to go back to the first play from scrimmage, it was Washington Union High School fumbling the snap. And as the Horned Toads fell on it, was Coy Eden with the fumble recovery. So the Horned Toads will have 2 receivers left, 2 right. As it is Jonathan Vega, the tailback to the right side of Williams, moving left to right in your screen. 3:42 and rolling in the first quarter. Ball placed at the 48-yard line of Coalinga. Williams takes a shotgun snap. Williams has plenty of time, throws to the left side, caught by Perry, jukes the defender at the 40. Perry going to try to get to the 35 as he's pushed out of bounds by Jaden Pena at the first down marker. At the 33-yard line, they'll move the sticks. That's enough for a Panthers first down. 3:26 to go in the first quarter. 14-7, Coalinga High School out in front against Washington Union. Horned Toads right now defensively trying to slow down this fast pace attack of Washington Union. 2 receivers left, 2 right. Vega, the tailback, to the left side of McKinley Williams, moving left to right in your screen. Ball placed on the far hash at the Horned Toads' 33-yard line. 2 receivers left, 2 right. Williams motions. Stevenson's on the jet sweep, runs right in between the tackles, bringing Horned Toad defenders along with him. Still going long as he did not go down, as he's finally brought down by Coy Eden of the Horned Toads. Joseph Stevenson is an all-around athlete for the Panthers of Washington Union High School. 2nd down and 3 after a gain of 7 from Stevenson. Ball placed at the 26-yard line of Washington Union High School. Under 3 minutes to go in the first quarter. 14-7, Coalinga High School out in front against Washington Union High School. So they are going to have 2 receivers left, 2 right. As it is going to be Vega, the tailback, to the right side of McKinley Williams, moving left to right on your screen. 2:38 and rolling in the first quarter. Williams checking the sign at the play. Williams takes a shotgun snap, hands it off to Vega. Vega runs in between the tackles, and he's brought down from behind by Luke Wojawoda. As that will be enough for a first down, gain of 4 on the play. 1st and 10 for Washington Union High School. Fresh new set of downs for the Panthers for Union. 2:18 and rolling in the first quarter. 14-7, Coalinga High School out in front against Washington Union High School. McKinley Williams runs back to the huddle after getting the play on the near sideline for Washington Union High School. 2:03 and rolling in the first quarter. 14-7, Coalinga High School out in front. Two receivers left, two right. Vega, the tailback, to the right side of Williams, moving left to right in your screen. Ball placed at the 23-yard line of Coalinga High School. Vega, the tailback, to the left side of Williams, moving left to right. Williams takes a shotgun snap, has plenty of time, throws to the left corner, and it is going to be caught. Rashad Perry in the left corner of the end zone. Touchdown, Washington Union. Second touchdown of the evening for Rashad Perry. Same exact play, his first touchdown pass. McKinley Williams threw to Rashad Perry. Same exact play over the middle. You can definitely tell that Rashad Perry can climb the ladder. It's PAT from Lorenzo in the south end zone. Horned Toads right now looking to try to block the extra point. The snap, the hold, the kick, and it is good. 1:38 remaining in the first quarter, all tied up at 14 apiece between Coalinga High School and Washington Union High School. We'll step aside from Easton. This is Horned Toad Football on the Toad Streaming Network. .138 remaining in the first quarter, all tied up at 14 apiece between Washington Union High School and Coalinga High School. I'm Brian Welch with the Toad Streaming Network as Lorenzo will have the ball on the tee, kicking off left to right on your screen as Rashad Perry, the wide receiver for Washington Union High School, got his second touchdown of the evening as we're all tied up at 14 apiece here at John Ventura Stadium as Lorenzo has the ball on the tee as he swings his right foot into the football. Nice end over end as there's a whistle and a penalty marker during the kickoff. We'll see what the call will be. This officiating crew in this first half, this first quarter, has been busy. We'll see what the call will be. As it is going to be on Washington Union High School. Did not get the signal of what penalty was caused. As it is, Lorenzo putting the ball on the tee for Washington Union High School, all tied up at 14 apiece between Coalinga High School and Washington Union High School. So right now the Horned Toads will have Gavin Watson and Dylan Texiera back deep at the 10-yard line as Lorenzo swings his right foot in the football. Nice end over and kick as it lands in the back of the end zone. 1st and 10 for Coalinga High School at their own 25-yard line. 1:38 to go in the first quarter. Horned Toads begin their 4th drive of the evening, moving right to left on your screen. Horned Toads in their previous drive had to punt the football as the drive was plagued with a 15-yard unsportsmanlike penalty. So Horned Toads had the ball at the 20-yard line, moving right to left on your screen. 2 receivers left, 2 right. Noah Tazi leads the Horned Toads back out here. Ball placed at the 20-yard line, 2 receivers left, 2 right. Borjas, the tailback, to the right side of Noah, moving right to left on your screen. Noah motions Watson. Noah hands it off to Borjas. Borjas trudging forward as he's brought down from behind. Duo of tacklers bringing him down as it was. Number 55 for the Panthers. It was Stephen Robinson, 12 tackles so far this season as he brought him down as Gaetan was able to tackle Borjas as well for Washington Union High School as a loss of 4 on the play. 2nd and 14.
Loss on the play, 2nd down and 13.
2nd and 14 for the Horned Toads, moving right to left on your screen, all tied up at 14 apiece between Coalinga High School and Washington Union. 1 receiver left, trips to the right. Borjas, the tailback, to the right side of Noah Tazi, moving right to left on your screen. Ball placed at the 16. Noah pressured. Noah deflects one tackler, runs left to the 20, still on his feet as he's escorted out of bounds by Gaetan. As it brings up a third down for the Horned Toads with 47 seconds to go in the first quarter. And the Horned Toads 0 for 1 on third down conversions tonight. See another third down here late in this first quarter. Right now the Horned Toads face a 3rd and 7 here at John Ventura Stadium. Marching band firing up the crowd here for Washington Union High School. Have one receiver left, 3 right. Borjas to tailback to the left side of Noah Tazi, moving right to left on your screen. Ball placed at the 23-yard line. One receiver left, 3 right. Noah claps his hands, drops back, looks, throws it down the near sideline, and it is caught. Dylan Texiera, he's 30, 20, 15, 10, 5. He is going to go inside the 5-yard line. 1st and 10 for Coalinga High School. What a tremendous throw on 3rd down by Noah Tazi, connecting with Dylan Texiera. And the Horned Toads are back in business. 1st and goal for Coalinga High School with 35 seconds to go in the first quarter.
1st and goal from the 3.
Ball placed at the 3-yard line. A tremendous play right there by the Horned Toads offense as Noah Tazi connects. So have 2 receivers left, 2 right. Borjas to tailback to the right side of Noah, moving right to left on your screen. 1st and goal. Borjas with the carry, bounces off one defender, still going as he is brought down from behind near the line of scrimmage. As it was Andres Lopez with the tackle for Washington Union High School. As that will be the final play of the first quarter here in Easton at John Ventura Stadium. We're all tied up at 14 apiece. Washington Union High School with 14 and Coalinga High School with 14. Second quarter coming up right after this. This is Horned Toad Football on the Toad Streaming Network. Second quarter begins here at John Ventura Stadium, all tied up at 14 apiece between Coalinga High School and Washington Union High School. Brian Welch with you here on the Toad Streaming Network. 2nd and goal for the Horned Toads at the 5-yard line, moving left to right in your screen. As the Horned Toads right now trying to punch it in, as this drive has been a very exciting one. A huge pass play from Noah Tazi to Dylan Texiera makes it a 2nd and goal. 1 receiver left, 2 right. Borjas the tailback to the left side of Noah Tazi, moving left to right. Borjas the carry, and he is going to be stuffed behind the line of scrimmage. Front line for the Panthers, not budging for Borjas, as it was David Saucedo, the junior, with the tackle for Washington Union High School. Saucedo, 5 tackles so far in this 2024 season. As it brings up a 3rd down, Horned Toads 1 for 2 on 3rd down. Horned Toads right now trying to keep this offense moving here inside that red zone in the south end zone of John Ventura Stadium. 1 receiver left, 2 right. Borjas the tailback to the right side, I should say, of Noah Tazi, moving left to right in your screen. Ball placed at the 8. Noah takes a snap, throws to the left corner, and it is overthrown. Miscommunication as the intended target was Gavin Watson, as on the coverage for Washington Union High School is Joseph Stevenson. 4th down for Coalinga High School. What does head coach Jose Pease do in this situation with 11:14 to go in the first half? As the Horned Toads will line up for a field goal attempt. As it is going to be a 26-yard attempt. Ball is the snap is in the middle part of the hash. 26-yard attempt right here for Ernesto Villanueva Rodriguez. As Ernesto Villanueva Rodriguez sends it through the uprights, and indeed he does. Coalinga High School captures the lead with a 26-yard field goal attempt from Ernesto Villanueva Rodriguez. 17-14. Coalinga High School out in front against Washington Union. We'll be right back after this. This is Horned Toad Football on the Toad Streaming Network. .11:14 remaining in the first half. 17-14, Coalinga High School out in front against Washington Union High School. Brian Welch with you here on the Toad Streaming Network. It was a 26-yard field goal try from Ernesto Villanueva Rodriguez that split the uprights as the Horned Toads lead by 3, 17-14 against Coalinga High School. As Ernesto Villanueva Rodriguez has the ball on the tee, kicking off left to right in your screen. As he swings his right leg into the football, nice end-to-over-end kick, as it is going to be taken by Paul Holland at the 10 to the 15. Holland running to the 20, 25, still on his feet to the 30, still going, and Jaden Pena suplex him at the 30-yard line. 1st and 10 for Washington Union High School. Jaden Pena is energized right now for the Horned Toads as Washington Union High School begins their 5th drive of the evening right now. As they'll have the ball moving right to left on your screen. 2 touchdowns so far from McKinley Williams. 2 touchdown passes to his favorite target, Rashad Perry, the senior. As they'll have the ball at the 29-yard line, moving right to left on your screen. 11:07 to go in the first half. 17-14, Coalinga High School out in front. 2 receivers left, 2 right. As it is going to be Josiah Woods to the right side of McKinley Williams, moving right to left on your screen. Ball placed at the 29-yard line. Williams takes the snap. Actually, a jump off sides for the Horned Toads. Horned Toads have had opportunities. As that'll be offsides on the Horned Toads. 1st and 5 for Washington Union High School, as local TV reporter is here tonight. Stephen Hicks, sports director of ABC 30, covering the football game tonight. Probably check out the highlights tonight at 11. 11:06 to go in the first quarter, as it is going to be Gabriel Rivera running forward to the 40-yard line, as he's still bringing Horned Toad defenders with him, as it is going to be enough for a 1st down. It's a gain of 8 on the play, as he brought Horned Toad defenders with him. As it is going to bring up a 1st and 10 for Washington Union High School. 10:48 rolling in the second period. 17-14, Coalinga High School out in front against Washington Union High School. Ball placed at the 42-yard line, moving right to left on your screen. 2 receivers left, 2 right, as Gabriel Rivera will be the tailback to the right side of Kinley Williams, moving right to left on your screen. Fresh new set of downs for the Panthers as they trail by 3, 17-14. Williams takes a shotgun snap, hands it off to Rivera. Up the gut he goes, gets a couple of yards on the play as he was brought down by Grayson Redding for the Horned Toads. Max Hernandez with the tackle for Coalinga High School. So it brings up 2nd down and 8 after a gain of 2 under 10 minutes to go in the first half. Ball placed at the 44-yard line, moving right to left on your screen. 2nd and 8 for Washington Union High School. 2 receivers left, 2 right. Rivera, the tailback to the right side of Williams, moving right to left on your screen. Ball placed on the near hash. Williams takes a shotgun snap, looking. Williams, plenty of time. Williams dancing around, now rolls right. Now he'll try keep it, but he slips on the turf. And that is the 2nd time we've seen a player get eaten alive by the turf monster here at John Ventura Stadium. It's a natural grass surface, but it's kind of been playing very slippery tonight. very slippery tonight on this Friday evening. Brings up a 3rd down for Washington Union High School. No gain on the play. 3rd and 8 for the Panthers, moving right to left on your screen. 17-14, Coalinga High School out in front by a trio. Ball placed at the 44-yard line. Middle of the hash for the Panthers here, moving right to left on your screen. 2 receivers left, 2 right. As it is Gabriel Rivera, the tailback to the left side of Williams, moving right to left on your screen. Pivotal 3rd down for the Panthers here. Williams claps his hands, takes the snap, looking, throws a dart to the right side, and it's almost intercepted. Jaden Pena beating the dirt right there, saying, hey, I almost had the interception, and it brings up a 4th down for Washington Union High School, as they'll have to punt the ball away for the 2nd time of the evening. Good defense right there by the Horned Toads, flexing their muscles, saying, hey, we're not going to let you convert on 3rd down, and a big-time play defensively for Coalinga High School. Horned Toads defense only giving up 14 points so far. 2 touchdowns to the same wide receiver. As it is going to be Gabriel Rivera punting the ball for Washington Union High School, as Gavin Watson and Dylan Texiera back deep at their own 17-yard line. Now back it up to the 15. So Horned Toads right now looking to try to find a way to get this ball back here. Rivera takes a snap, punts it away, almost blocked. Nice end over end, stalling out midair as it takes a bounce at the 30-yard line. And it takes a Panthers bounce, 1st and 10 at the 26-yard line of Coalinga High School. 8:25 to go in the first half. 17-14, Coalinga High School out in front against Washington Union High School. If you're just now joining us here on the Toad Streaming Network, it's been a very fun offensive first half here at John Ventura Stadium in Easton. The Horned Toads struck first, and then the Panthers answered back, but it's just been a good back-and-forth affair here just south of Fresno. Easton's just down the road, 30 minutes by way of the 41. Right now, the Horned Toads will be moving left to right in your screen. 2 receivers left, 2 right. It will be Borjas, actually my apologies, Tyson Alvarado checking into the game for the first time this evening. 2 receivers left, 2 right. Alvarado, the tailback to the right side of Noah, moving left to right in your screen. Takes a shotgun snap. Noah looking, pressured. Now wants to roll left. Noah being chased. Noah slides, and he is going to be brought down for a huge loss as Noah Tozzi had a slide to get out of the way. 2nd down and 16. We're going to say 2nd down and 17 for it was Saucedo with the tackle for Washington Union High School. They're going to say 2nd down and 20. I don't think that's 20 yards, but I would say it'd be probably around there. Yeah, so it will be actually probably 2nd and 17. Garcia with the motion. Noah claps his hands, fakes the handoff, swings it out to the right side, caught by Texiera. Texiera to the 20, still going, and he is going to be brought down by Washington Union's Max Zuniga. Penalty marker flies in the process. The handkerchief's been used often so far in this first half. We'll see what the call will be. And it is a holding call on the Horned Toads. Mistakes on this first half for the Horned Toads. So it backs them up. It brings up 2nd down for the Horned Toads with 7:10 to go in the first half. 17-14, Coalinga High School leading Washington Union High School. Horned Toads right now offensively kind of feels like it's a 1 step forward, 2 steps back kind of situation. So they'll have to put the ball at the 9-yard line. 2nd down and more than 20. They're going to say they still have not updated the scoreboard. 2nd and 25 for the Toads, moving left to right in your screen. 2 receivers left, 1 right. Pistol look for the Toads, moving left to right in your screen. Ball placed at the 9-yard line. It's Borjas and Alvarado in the backfield with Noah. Noah claps his hands, hands it off to Borjas. Borjas running forward, but he's met at the line of scrimmage by a trio of Panther tacklers. As Miguel Molina wrapping it up at the line of scrimmage, brings 3rd and 25 for the Horned Toads. So 6:20 and rolling in the first half. 17-14, Coalinga High School out in front against Washington Union High School. Horned Toads right now offensively trying to convert here on third down. 1 for 2 so far during third down situations. 6:03 and rolling in the first half. Stay tuned for the Horned Toads halftime shows. Get a chance to talk with athletic director Aileen McFarland and also take a look at some of the scores from across the college football landscape. All that coming up on the Toads halftime show here from Houston. 2 receivers left, 2 right. Noah claps his hands. 3-step drop looking. Throws to the right side. Caught by Borjas. Borjas is going to be wrapped up near the 10-yard line. It's Miguel Molina once again for Washington Union High School, the senior who came into tonight with 44 tackles. As he gets a couple on that drive, it will bring up a 4th down for Coalinga High School with 5:29 and rolling in the first half. So it will be a punt opportunity for the Horned Toads. Second time they've had to punt the ball this evening here in Easton, as Rashad Perry will be back deep at the 46-yard line of Coalinga High School. 17-14. Coalinga High School out in front against Washington Union High School. Coalinga right now kind of struggling to get the ball moving here. As the punt from Ernesto Villanueva Rodriguez, it will be a bouncing punt. Takes a Horned Toad bounce to the 41-yard line of Washington Union High School. 1st and 10 for the Panthers with 4:51 to go in the first half. 17-14. Coalinga High School leading Washington Union. Drive number 6 for Washington Union High School in this first half. They'll be moving right to left on your screen. 2 touchdowns so far in this first half by the Panthers. As it was 2 touchdowns right to Rashad Perry. Same exact play as Perry was able to leap up in the air and make the grab. So it brings up a 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line of Washington Union. Panthers moving right to left on your screen here in Easton. 2 receivers left, 2 right. It's actually, my apologies, they're going to have an empty set here. 2 receivers left, 3 right. Williams in the gun all by himself, moving right to left on your screen at the Panthers 41. Williams takes a shotgun snap, 3-step drop, looking. Williams throws a dart to the right side, caught by Paul Holland at the first down marker, and that will be a gain of 11 on the play. 1st and 10 for Washington Union High School. J.D. Reed wrapping them up for the tackle. 4:44 to go in the first half. 17-14, Coalinga High School out in front against Washington Union High School. Panthers right now have had their rockiness so far in this first half. Horned Toads right now trying to stop Washington Union here. 2 receivers left, 2 right. Gabriel Rivera will be the tailback to the right side of McKinley Williams, moving right to left on your screen. Ball placed at the Horned Toad 48 on that far hash, moving right to left on your screen. 2 receivers left, 2 right. Rivera, the tailback to the right side of Williams, and whistles and a flag before the snap. Let's see what the call will be. As it is on Washington Union, actually. False start on Washington Union, backs him up 5 yards. 1st and 15 for Panthers, moving right to left on your screen. 17-14, Coalinga High School out in front. So Horned Toads right now off defensively, I should say. Trying to get a stop here, only have given up 14 points this evening. 1st and 15 for the Panthers with 2 receivers left, 2 right. Ball placed at the 47-yard line. Rivera in the backfield. Williams hands it off to Rivera. Rivera finds a hole, pass midfield, shaking and baking to the 14. Gets past midfield to the 44-yard line of Coalinga High School. Brings up a 3rd down for Panthers with 3:38 and rolling in the first half. 17-14, Coalinga High School out in front against Washington Union High School. As McKinley Williams jogs out to the huddle to talk with his team. It's a beautiful evening for football here in Easton. Temperatures at kickoff were in the 80s. We might have a little bit of chilliness up here atop the press box. So have 3 receivers left, 1 right. Rivera, the tailback to the left side of McKinley Williams, moving right to left on your screen. 3:05 and rolling in the first half. Williams motions Rivera. Williams takes a shotgun snap, throws it quickly to the left side of Rivera. Rivera shaking and baking, still on his feet as he corkscrews to the 40-yard line as he's brought down by a trio of Horned Toads, as leading the charge for the Horned Toads was Masai Richards for Coalinga High School. Brings up a third down for Washington Union High School, 2:38 to go for Washington Union High School. 3rd and 3 for the Panthers. With 2:30 and rolling in the first half. 17-14, Coalinga High School out in front. 3 receivers left, 1 right. As it is going to be Josiah Woods checking back in the game. He's the tailback to the right side of Williams. Horned Toads showing blitz. And a penalty marker before the snap, and it might be encroachment on the defense. As actually it will be an offsides call on the Horned Toads. As that'll be enough for a Washington Union first down. A fresh new set of downs for the Panthers. So right now they'll move the sticks. The ball placed at the Horned Toad 36. Horned Toads right now defensively trying to slow down Washington Union, but it's just been the penalties that has made this drive effective for Washington Union. So they will have 2 receivers left, 2 right. Josiah Woods will be the tailback to the right side of McKinley Williams. 3 receivers left, 1 right. 1:44 to go in the first half. Williams takes a shotgun snap. 3-step drop. Williams throws to the right side, and it is caught by Paul Hall. Actually, my apologies, Rashard Perry with the grab as he's quickly wrapped up by J.D. Reed. Brings up a 2nd down and 3 after a gain of 7. 1:25 to go in the first half. 17-14, Coalinga High School out in front against Washington Union High School. Stay tuned for the Horned Toads halftime show. Get a chance to talk with Athletic Director Emily McFarland and also get a chance to look at some of the scores from across the college football landscape. That's all coming up on the Horned Toads halftime show here from Easton. So 2nd down and 3 for the Panthers. 3 receivers left, 1 right. Perry in the gun with Josiah Woods to his left side, moving right to left on your screen at the 29-yard line. Williams hands it off to Woods. Woods shaking and baking in between the tackles as he's brought down by Luke Wojawoda near the sticks. Are they going to say it's going to be a first down? I think. Are they going to say they're going to move the sticks? Actually, they're going to call a timeout with 44 seconds remaining in the first half. It brings up a 3rd and inches for Coalinga High School, for Washington Union High School offensively. We'll stay right here on the Toad Streaming Network. 17-14, Coalinga High School out in front against Washington Union High School. It's a beautiful evening for football here in the heart of the San Joaquin Valley, Eastern California, just south of the city of Fresno. We can actually see some of the Fresno City skylight, nightlife over to the left of us here at John Ventura Stadium. If you've just now joined us here on the Toad Streaming Network, it's just been a back and forth affair in this first half. The Horned Toads struck first, then Washington Union came back. And it's just been a back and forth, intense battle with playoff implications on the line here. I can't believe I'm saying this in September, but there are playoff implications on the line. 44 seconds remaining in the first half. 17-14, Coalinga High School out in front against Washington Union High School. Brings up a 3rd and 1 for, they're going to bring up a 4th down, I should say. 4th and 1 for Washington Union High School. As the scoreboard reads 1st and 10. They'll have 2 receivers left. 1 right. As it is going to be Gabriel Rivera, the homecoming king for Washington Union High School. Williams in the gun, moving right to left on your screen. 44 seconds remaining in the first half. Williams takes a shotgun snap, pressured. Williams twirls out of a tackle, still going, and he's brought down in the backfield. Nicholas Catuzzo with the sack, and Washington Union High School turns the ball over on downs. 1st and 10 for Coalinga High School with 35 seconds remaining in the first half. Big time stop there once again by Coalinga High School, but wait. Let's see what's going to go on here with the referees. A lot of handkerchiefs so far, but I don't think there was no dirty laundry on the field. But what's going on here? Is this a timeout? They are going to say it's a timeout, so we'll stay right here on the Toad Streaming Network. A big time stop for the Horned Toads defense. The Horned Toads defense only giving up 14 points so far in this first half. Only to 2 touchdown passes from McKinley Williams to Rashad Perry. Right now, Coalinga High School kind of in the driver's seat. You do get the ball in the second half. Coalinga High School does get the football start the second half, but the Horned Toads might want to punch it in for 6 here with 35 seconds remaining in the first half. Coalinga High School right now saying, hey, we got to find a way. You know what? Let's see what Coach Jose Pease has in his bag of tricks late in this first half. Hey, how about a flea flicker? Hey, how about a flea flicker to end the first half here at John Ventura Stadium here in Easton?
After the third down try.
So it will bring it.
Fourth down.
So wait a minute. So it was not. So it'll bring up fourth down for Washington Union High School. So it is going to be 2 receivers left, 2 right. Rivera, the tailback to the right side of McKinley Williams, moving right to left on your screen. Vega with the motion. Williams takes a shotgun snap, looking, has time. Williams rolling right, directing traffic. Still going. Being chased, throws it, and it is, they're going to say incomplete, and the Horned Toads get the ball back as Washington Union turns the ball over on downs. 1st and 10 for Coalinga High School with 25.2 seconds remaining in the first half. Everybody in Coalinga and Huron can breathe a sigh of relief with that play right there. So it brings up a 1st and 10 for the Horned Toads here with 25.2 seconds remaining in the first half. This has just been a very exciting first half indeed here. You can definitely tell the intensity level has risen. As the Horned Toads will have 2 receivers left, 2 right. Borjas, the tailback to the right side of Noah Tazi, moving left to right on your screen. 17-14, Coalinga High School out in front. Noah takes a shotgun snap, and he'll just take a knee, and 20 seconds left in the first half. So I think that might be the final play of the first half, and indeed it will be. Coalinga High School leading 17-14 against Washington Union High School. Horned Toad halftime show coming up right after this from Easton. This is Horned Toad Football on the Toad Streaming Network. Halftime here in Easton, 17-14 is our score as your Coalinga High School Horned Toads leading Washington Union High School. I'm Brian Welch with the Toad Streaming Network, and welcome to the Horned Toad Halftime Show. What a impressive first half for Coalinga High School and a back-and-forth affair against Washington Union High School, but wait, we still have 2 more quarters to go. We're now joined by the athletic director of Coalinga High School, Emily McFarland. Boss, I mean, beautiful facilities here in Easton.
This is beautiful. It's really, really nice. We have a great seat up here watching over the whole city, it seems like.
And you know what? What's going on right now in Horned Toad athletics?
Well, pretty much everything. We have our winter sports. All of them are starting to practice and get going. Our volleyball team is really strong this year. They have started out with a 15-6 record, and they're 2-0 in league, had some good wins. I think we're maybe now the favorite to win league. Our tennis team is undefeated. They just knocked off Firebaugh, which is the first time that Coach Walker in his tenure has beaten Firebaugh.
A very tough team in Firebaugh.
Very tough team. They're really good. I was real excited about that. Everybody's just doing really well. I'm real happy with our sports this year.
And also next week is homecoming week against Firebaugh High School. Do you have anything about homecoming week next week?
I think it's definitely a winnable game. It's going to be fun. I hope everybody is out there to come and experience the life that CHS gives to our community.
That's right. And that next week, it's a big time as ABC 30 is coming to the gym for the morning rally. You have anything about that?
Oh, that's great. I remember when we did it, 6 or 7 years ago, maybe longer, but it was the highlight of all those kids' years, and they talked about it for forever after that, and I'm real excited that we're bringing it back again. And of course, it is going to be against Avenel, our rival school, but I think it'll be a blast for everybody. And we want our community members, any alumni, to come out as well.
Well, that's good to hear. And you have anything else to add, Miss Athletic Director? You have anything else to add, Miss McFarland?
No, just what a game we're watching here today. This is the premier game. I think either one of these teams could have the 1 seed in our division. And what a game it is.
Well, that's good to hear. That's Athletic Director of Coalinga High School, Emily McFarland. Boss, I'll see you next week. Enjoy the rest of the game, all right?
Yeah, see you next week. Go Toads.
That's Athletic Director Emily McFarland as we continue the Horned Toad halftime show here in Easton. 2 scores in the college football ranks tonight. It was Miami defeating Virginia Tech late in the game. Let's see who it was, as my phone is still updating right now. As the Horned Toads right now leading 17-14, I can tell you that score right now. As it is, actually, we get to the scores right now for you. As technical difficulties here with my phone, but it was Rutgers and Washington facing each other in New Jersey, and also it was Virginia Tech taking on Miami. Those two are some of the scores in the college football ranks. We can't give you the scores, but I can give you the score here in Easton. Coalinga High School leading 17-14 against Washington Union High School. We'll be right back with the second half here from Easton. This has been the Horned Toad halftime show at John Ventura Stadium. This is Horned Toad football on the Toad Streaming Network. Second half about to begin here at John Ventura Stadium. Brian Welch with you here on the Toad Streamer Network. 17-14 is our score between Coalinga High School and Washington Union High School. As it is going to be Lorenzo kicking the ball away, kicking it off right to left on your screen. As it is, Dylan Texiera and Gavin Watson back deep at their own 10-yard line. As it is the second half here in Easton, 17-14, Coalinga High School leading. Second half action about to begin. Lorenzo with the ball on the tee, kicking off right to left on your screen. As he swings his right foot into the football, and we're back to work here from John Ventura Stadium. It's going to be Watson with the ball now to the 20, still on his feet to the 30, and he's going to be wrapped up with an ankle tackle by Molina. First and 10 for Coalinga High School at their own 31-yard line. First and 10 for the Horned Toads with 11:52 to go in the third quarter. A very entertaining first half indeed for Coalinga High School. Some good offense showing for the Toads. Good run by Julius Borjas, plus a 36-yard touchdown pass from Noah Tazi to Andrew Garcia, as the Horned Toads had the ball at the 30-yard line, moving left to right in your screen. They will have one receiver left, two right. Julius Borjas, the tailback to the right side of Noah Tazi, moving left to right on your screen. 11:52 to go in the third quarter. Horned Toads right now offensively getting the ball to start off the second half. One receiver left, two right. Tailback to his right side. Stevens with the motion. Borjas with the carry to the 32-yard line. Picks up a couple on the play. Second down and 8 after a gain of 2. 11:41 enrolling in the third period. 17-14, Coalinga High School out in front against Washington Union High School. The Horned Toads late in that first half had having trouble with penalties. A lot of unsportsmanlike conducts, and also a false start and a holding call that put the drives in jeopardy. So they will have one receiver left, three right. Borjas to tailback to the right side of Noah Tazi, moving left to right in your screen. 11:12 to go in the third quarter. Noah claps his hands, takes a snap, looking. Noah pressured, runs left, throws on the run, and it is incomplete. Nobody home in the 559 area code, as the intended wide receiver in the vicinity. That was the nearest wide receiver, was Gavin Watson. So 3rd and 8 for the Horned Toads, of 11:02 to go in the third quarter. 17-14, Coalinga High School out in front against Washington Union High School. So Horned Toads 1 for 2 so far on third downs. Coalinga High School right now offensively trying to convert another third down here to begin the third quarter. 11:02 to go in the third quarter. One receiver to the left, three to the right. Borjas to tailback to the right side of Noah Tazi, moving left to right in your screen. Ball plays at the 32. Noah takes a shotgun snap, looking. Noah pressure. Noah running, finds a hole, and he is going to be met up by a whole host of Panthers tacklers led by the junior George Lopez, as he's going to bring up a fourth down for the Horned Toads with 10:45 enrolling in the third period. 17-14, Coalinga High School out in front. So right now the Horned Toads will send the punt unit on for the third time of the evening here in Easton. Beautiful evening for football here in the San Joaquin Valley. We're just south of Fresno, California. We can see the skyline of Fresno all lit up just to the north of us here at the stadium. As it is going to be Ernesto Villanueva Rodriguez handling the punt for the Horned Toads, as Rashad Perry back deep for Washington Union. Low snap, the punt gets away for the Toads. Nice spiral punt taken by Perry at the 31. Perry shaking and baking. He's to the 40-yard line. Perry to the 45, 50, 45, 40, 35, 30, 25, 20. Perry cutting left to the 20, 15, 10, 5. He is in. Touchdown, Washington Union. "69-yard punt return, and Washington Union takes the lead away." A 69-yard return gives Washington Union the lead here in this third period. Wow. As Lorenzo will handle the PAT for Lorenzo Felix, I should say, handling the PAT. As you have the snap. The snap, the hold, the kick, and it does split the uprights. 9:47 remaining in the third quarter, 21-7 Washington Union High School out in front against Coalinga High School. We'll step aside here from Easton. This is Horntoad Football on the Toad Streaming Network. Panthers 21, Horntoad 17, 9:47 remaining in the third quarter. Washington Union High School out in front against Coalinga High School. I'm Brian Welch with the Toad Streaming Network. It was a 69-yard punt return courtesy of Rashad Perry, his third touchdown of the evening, first punt return of the night for Washington Union. As it is a 4-point advantage for the Panthers from Easton as Lorenzo Felix has the ball on the tee, kicking off right to left on your screen. As Felix swings his right leg into the football, nice end over end kick as it is going to land in the end zone. 1st and 10 for Coalinga High School with 9:47 to go in the third quarter. Not the drive the Horntoads wanted to start off the second half, but they have a chance to regroup and get an opportunity to move the ball down the field. 9:47 to go in the third quarter, 21-17. Washington Union High School out in front as Noah Tazig leads the troops out for the second time in this half. So right now this is the 7th drive of the evening for Coalinga High School, moving left to right on your screen at the 20-yard line. 3 receivers left, 1 right. Julius Borjas, the tailback to the left side of Noah Tazig, moving left to right on your screen at the Horntoad 20. Noah takes a snap, fakes the handoff, swings it out over to the left side, and the turf monster gets another player again. Dylan Texiera slips for a loss on the play. As we've been talking about this all night long, Washington Union's grass here at John Ventura Stadium pretty slick. Multiple players on both teams have had trouble gripping the turf or the natural grass surface here in Easton. So it brings up a 2nd down and 14 with 9:18 and rolling in the third quarter. 21-17, Washington Union High School leading. 2 receivers left, 2 right. Borjas, the tailback to the right side of Noah Tazig. Noah takes a snap, rolls right, throws to the right side, caught by Gavin Watson, and he slips at the 21-yard line as Rashad Perry was there to greet Gavin Watson. As it brings up a 3rd down for the Horntoads. 0 for 1 so far on 3rd downs tonight in the second half. Looking to try to change it here. 3rd and 9 for Coalinga High School at the 22-yard line, moving left to right on your screen. 8:39 and rolling in the third period. Horntoads right now will have 3 receivers left, 1 right. Horntoads right now offensively trying to keep this drive alive here. 3rd and 9 at the 22-yard line. Or it'll be a 3rd and 8, I should say. 3 receivers left, 1 right. Borjas, the tail back to the left side of Noah. Noah fakes the handoff, play action looking. Noah rolls left, directing traffic. Noah throws over the middle. It's caught. Pass, 1st down. It's Dylan Texiera to the 40-yard line. Running to the left, now cuts right, and he's to the 45-yard line. Picks up the 1st down, as that is going to be a gain of 23 on the play. 1st and 10 for Coalinga High School as they convert on 3rd down for the first time of the evening. Under 8 minutes to go in the third period. 21-17, Washington Union out in front against Coalinga High School. Horntoads right now offensively trying to chew some clock here. You know what? Hey, you want to slow down Washington Union? Hey, just let the clock drown out. 2 receivers left, 2 right. Borjas, the tailback to the left side of Noah, moving left to right on your screen at the 45-yard line. Borjas with the carry, shaking and bacon, spins out of a tackle. He's to the 50-yard line inside Washington Union territory, still bringing Panther defenders along with him as he's finally brought down at the 48-yard line. That's a interesting spot there as he finally kept going all the way to the 46, but they officially mark it at the 48-yard line as Alexander Gaitan with the tackle for Washington Union High School. 7:03 enrolling in the third period, 21-17. Washington Union High School out in front, second down and 4 for the Panthers here, or for the Horned Toads. 3 receivers left, 1 right, Borjas to tailback. Noah takes the snap, fakes the handoff, pump fakes, looking, Noah throws for desperation, caught on the far sideline. Huge grab. J.D. Reed able to reel it in. 1st and 10 for Coalinga High School, but wait, there is a penalty marker on the field. A lot of dirty laundry in that first half as we get our first penalty marker of the second half. So Horned Toads right now trying to see what's going to happen here. As our head referee, Kevin Lemon, will have a conversation with his crew. We'll get the call from him with 6:37 to go in the third period. Personal foul on Washington Union as that'll move the sticks for the Horned Toads with 6:37 to go in the third period, 21-17. Washington Union High School out in front. So they'll march it all the way to the 23-yard line of the Panthers as the Horned Toads right now moving left to right on your screen. Horned Toads right now offensively keeping this offense cooking here. The Horned Toads trailing 21-17 here in Easton at John Ventura Stadium as they will have 2 receivers left. Borjas will be the tailback to the right side of Noah, moving left to right in your screen. Ball placed at the 22-yard line of Coalinga High School. 2 receivers left, 2 right, as they're still trying to set the chains up officially. Horned Toads right now offensively trying to put one in the end zone. 2 receivers left, 2 right. Borjas the tailback. Garcia with the motion. Noah rolls right, throws, airs it out to the near sideline, and it is incomplete. Almost hit Scott Bemis, the sports director of KC24. As actually on the coverage for Washington Union High School is Elijah Whittle, the sophomore, on the defense for Washington Union High School. 2nd and 10 for Coalinga High School. 6:30 remaining in the third period. 21-17, Washington Union High School out in front against Coalinga High School. The Panthers taking the second half lead via a 69-yard punt return from Rashad Perry. Horned Toads right now trying to answer back in a hurry here. 1 receiver left, 3 right. Borjas the tailback to the left side of Noah Tazi, moving left to right on your screen. 6:30 to go in the third period from Easton. Ball placed at the 23-yard line. Noah takes a snap, play action. Looking, Noah, pump fakes, pressure, throws over the middle, and it is caught. Is it hauled in? Yes, it is. Touchdown, Coalinga High School. J.D. Reed able to haul it in. A 22-yard touchdown pass from Noah Tazi to J.D. Reed, and the Horned Toads recapture the lead here in Easton. Beautiful play right there by J.D. Reed as he's able to make the grab. The Horned Toads have taken the lead away here in Easton. Here's the PAT from Ernesto Villanueva Rodriguez. High snap. Pena trying to figure out what he wants to do with it. Pena pressured, rolls right, throws, and it is incomplete. So the 2-point conversion is no good. 23-21, Coalinga High School out in front with 6:21 to go in the third quarter. We'll step aside. This is Horned Toad Football on the Toad Streaming Network. 23-21, Coalinga High School out in front against Washington Union High School. Brian Welch with you here on the Toad Streaming Network. It was a 22-yard touchdown pass from Noah Tazi to J.D. Reed as the Horned Toads recapture the lead here in the second half. 23-21 is our score, with 6:21 remaining in the third period. As Ernesto Villanueva Rodriguez has the ball on the tee, kicking off left to right on your screen. As Ernesto kicks it with his right foot, and it sails out of bounds. Second time the kickoff has gone out of bounds. 1st and 10 for Washington Union High School at their own 35-yard line. The offense so far for Washington Union High School in the second half was a 69-yard punt return from Rashad Perry. As the Washington Union High School Panthers took the lead away, but the Horned Toads able to answer back, moving the ball swiftly down the field as it brings up a 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line for Washington Union High School as McKinley Williams, the quarterback, breaks the huddle, moving right to left on your screen. Horned Toads in white, Panthers in purple tonight here at John Ventura Stadium. Beautiful facility. This facility kind of rivals a NAIA or a Division II level stadium. 2 receivers left, 2 right for the Panthers, with McKinley Williams in the gun with Rivera to his right side. Ball placed on the near hash. Takes a shotgun snap, hands it off to Rivera. Breaks one tackle, still going, still trudging forward to the 40-yard line, bringing Horned Toad defenders with him. As he's close to that first down marker, Messiah Richards was able to bring him down from behind. The homecoming king able to move the sticks. Automatic for, actually, they're going to say 2nd and inches for Washington Union High School. 6 minutes to go in the third quarter. Horned Toads right now defensively trying to slow down Washington Union. 5:51 enrolling in the third quarter. 23-21, Coalinga High School out in front against Washington Union High School. 2 receivers left, 2 right. Rivera will be the tailback to the left side of McKinley Williams, moving right to left on your screen at the 44-yard line of Washington Union. Williams claps his hands, hands it off to Rivera. Rivera charges forward, and he's able to pick up the first down, gain of 4 on the play. 1st and 10 for Washington Union High School. 5:28 enrolling in the third period. 23-21, Coalinga High School leading Washington Union High School. So right now the Horned Toads will try to slow down this Washington Union squad as the Panthers fumbled the football on the first play from scrimmage. As the Horned Toads able to capitalize off that turnover. 2 receivers left, 2 right. Rivera will be the tailback to the right side of McKinley Williams, moving right to left on your screen. Ball placed at the 47-yard line of the Panthers. Stevenson with the motion. Williams takes a shotgun snap, 3-step drop, dumps it off over to Stevenson over to the left side. Stevenson is still running forward, picks up some yardage as he is escorted out of bounds by Gavin Watson at the 49-yard line of Coalinga High School. 4:40 to go in the third period. 23-21, Coalinga High School out in front against Washington Union High School. 2nd and 6 for the Panthers with 4:30 enrolling in the third period. 23-21, Coalinga High School out in front. Coalinga High School only has given up 21 points. 14 of those is on the defensive side. The Horned Toads defense looking for a stop here. 2nd and 6 for the Panthers, moving right to left on your screen at the 49-yard line of Coalinga High School. 2 receivers out to the near side, 2 out to the far side. Rivera, the tailback to the right side of McKinley Williams, moving right to left on your screen. Ball placed in the near hash. Williams takes a shotgun snap, hands it off to Josiah Woods. Josiah Woods, the 45, still finding holes inside the numbers to the 40-yard line as he does pick up the first down, as it is a gain of 10. Actually, a gain of 11 on the play. 1st and 10 for Washington Union High School, and the Panthers are moving the ball effectively down the field. 1st and 10 at the Horned Toad 40. 3:40 to go in the third quarter. A fast-moving third quarter here in Easton. 23-21, Coalinga High School out in front against Washington Union. 2 receivers left, 2 right. Rivera will be the tailback. Actually, my apologies, that's Josiah Woods, the tailback to the left side of McKinley Williams. McKinley Williams will take the snap, moving right to left on your screen. Takes a shotgun snap, swings it out to the right side, caught by Stevenson, and he's quickly brought down. Bringing him down was Luke Wojawoda near the line of scrimmage. Gain of 1 on the play. 2nd down and 9 for Washington Union High School. 3 minutes to go in the third quarter. 23-21, Coalinga High School out in front against Washington Union. So the Horned Toads right now trying to slow down Washington Union here. Can they get a stop here at the 39-yard line of Coalinga High School? 2 receivers left, 2 right. Josiah Woods in the ball game now once again for this series for Washington Union. Panthers moving right to left on your screen here in Easton. Williams takes a shotgun snap, 3-step drop. Williams, plenty of time. Williams pressured. Now will throw it over to his teammate as he does trip on the sideline, actually trip on the grass. That was Josiah Woods. That was the wide receiver, actually the running back who was able to make the grab. Brings up a 3rd and 5 for the Panthers with 2:06 and rolling in the third quarter. 23-21, Coalinga High School leading Washington Union High School. Ball placed at the Horned Toad 35 on the far hash. Washington Union will have 2 receivers on the near sideline, 2 on the far side as Gabriel Rivera checks back in for the Panthers here, moving right to left on your screen. Under 2 minutes to go in the third period. Williams takes a shotgun snap, looking, pressured, rolls right, directing traffic, throws it, and it is going to be incomplete. Stevenson almost had an opportunity to make the grab, but he met up with J.D. Reed on that far sideline as it brings up a 4th down for Washington Union High School. Washington Union High School has only had to punt it twice so far this evening. So 4th and 5 for the Panthers with 1:32 to go in the third quarter. As Williams will go to the huddle to tell the play. 23-21, Coalinga High School out in front against Washington Union High School. We'll have 2 receivers to the left, 2 to the right. Rivera, the tailback, to the left side of Williams, moving right to left on your screen. Ball placed at the Horned Toad 35-yard line. 4th and 5 for the Panthers. Panthers will go 4 wide, 2 left, 2 right. Rivera, the tailback, to the left side. Williams wants to air it out. Down the far side, unleashes wide open. Paul Holland makes the grab. Touchdown, Washington Union High School. 35-yard touchdown pass. And he was out of bounds. So the Horned Toads get the ball back. I didn't see a signal for that, as the Washington Union faithful not happy with the call from the referee. So Washington Union High School turns the ball over on downs. That was a beautifully thrown play. Beautifully thrown. But it will bring up 1st and 10 for Coalinga High School with 1:23 to go in the third period. 23-21, Coalinga High School out in front at the Horned Toad 35. So the Horned Toads right now trying to get some separation against Washington Union High School. 1st and 10 at the Horned Toad 35-yard line. Noah Tazi will have Tyson Alvarado in the backfield with him. 2 receivers left, 2 right. Alvarado, the tailback, to the right side of Noah, moving left to right on your screen at the Horned Toad 35-yard line. Noah motions Watson. Swing pass to Watson to the right side. Watson, as he's quickly brought down by Paul Holland. You could hear the hit all the way up to the press box. As it will bring up a 2nd down. 2nd and 10 after no gain on the play. A couple of players trying to catch their breath there. Dylan Texiera was the intended, actually. So right now the Horned Toads will have to find a way to keep this offense going here. Under a minute to go in the third quarter. 46 seconds remaining in quarter number 3. 3 receivers out to the far side. 1 near. Tyson Alvarado, the tailback, to the right side of Noah Tazi, moving left to right on your screen. 2nd and 10 at the Horned Toad 35-yard line. 3 by 1, the Horned Toads will go, moving left to right on your screen. Noah claps his hands, fakes the handoff, penalty markers and a whistle, I should say, for the snap. Let's see what the call will be. 22 seconds remaining in the third quarter, and the Horned Toads call a timeout with 22.7 seconds remaining in the third period. We'll stay right here on the Toad Streamer Network. Brian Welch with you here from Easton at John Ventura Stadium. If you're just now joining us here on the Toad Streamer Network, it's been a back and forth affair. It's been one of these title fights here in the San Joaquin Valley. As I can't believe I'm saying this, this is playoff implications in September. I'm serious. Both teams have been playing really well so far. They had really great seasons last year. As this game is matching up to what we saw from last year, as Coalinga High School will try to find a way to keep this offense moving here, as it is homecoming night here for Washington Union High School. Good crowd on hand on the home side, but the Horned Toads are bringing it on the visiting sideline. A whole sea of orange and black on the east stands. Good traveling party for the Toads right now, trying to cheer their Horned Toads on. 2nd and 10 for Coalinga High School at the 35-yard line. They are going to put 3 receivers to the left, 1 right. Tyson Alvarado, the tailback, to the right side of Noah Tazi, moving left to right on your screen. Blitz shown by the Panthers. Noah pump fakes, looks, throws it out to the far side, and it is incomplete, and a penalty marker flies in. That's a definite PI call, and it's going to be on Washington Union High School. Wow. Coalinga High School will get an automatic first down via the pass interference on the far sideline. So Horned Toads get the ball inside Washington Union High School territory with 15 seconds remaining in the third period. Horned Toads right now offensively trying to put some separation on Washington Union High School. Coalinga High School leading 23-21 against the Panthers. 1st and 10 for the Horned Toads. They're going to put the ball at the 50-yard line. So the Horned Toads thought it was the 41-yard line where the ball would be placed at, but the Horned Toads will go back to the 50-yard line. 15 seconds remaining in the third quarter. 23-21, Horned Toads leading. 1 receiver on the far side, 3 near. Alvarado, Borjas, the tailback. Borjas with the carry, bounces off 1 defender, still going, trying to find the angle. He's the 45-40, 35-30. Here comes Borjas, 20, 15, 10, 5. He's in! Second touchdown of the evening for Julius Borjas. And it's another 50-yard touchdown run for the senior for Coalinga High School. Julius Borjas turning on the Jets in Easton. As Washington Union booing, there's actually a penalty marker on the field. Let's see what the call will be here. As Washington Union, their fans in the stands not happy. Let's see what the call will be from the head referee, Kevin Lemons. But 100 yards for Mr. Julius Borjas. 2 50-yard touchdown runs as the Horned Toads, they're going to say unsportsmanlike conduct. So they're going to say he stepped out inside the 5-yard line. Okay then, interesting. So I guess he did step out. Or are they guess this would be a 2-point conversion? Okay, it is a 2-point conversion. 2-point conversion for the Horned Toads. As they'll send out the field goal unit team, I should say. But a beautiful run there by Julius Borjas. Another 50-yard run for a touchdown as the Horned Toads will line up quickly for a PAT. Here's the snap. The hold, the kick. And it is good. Horned Toads leading once again in the second half. They lead 30-21 against Washington Union High School. A step aside here from Easton. 3 seconds remain. Actually, we'll stay right here on the Toad Streamer Network, I should say. I'm Brian Welch with the Toad Streamer Network. What a change of events here in Easton. Coalinga High School right now leading by 9, 30-21 against Washington Union High School. This has been a back and forth affair here at John Ventura Stadium. It was the second half, was started off of a 69-yard punt return from Rashad Perry for Washington Union High School. But the Horned Toads have answered back in a hurry with that 50-yard run from Julius Borjas. He is definitely a candidate for player of the game on the offensive side. But right now the Horned Toads will kick the ball off with 3 seconds remaining in the third quarter. 30-21, Coalinga High School out in front against Washington Union High School. This has just been a beautiful evening for football here just south of Fresno on the 41. So right now it is going to be a kickoff for the Horned Toads, kicking left to right on your screen with 3 seconds remaining in the third quarter, I should say. So Ernesto Villanueva Rodriguez will handle the kicking duties for the Horned Toads. 30-21, Coalinga High School out in front against Washington Union High School as the Horned Toads will be kicking off left to right on your screen. As it is, Rashad Perry back deep for the Panthers. Ernesto Villanueva ready to swing his right foot into the football, and that ball will be taken by Washington Union. It will be Stevenson will take it, jogging now to the 25, trying to find the edge, goes to the 30, and he will be hard hit out of bounds. Jaden Pena has been bringing the energy all night long in a couple of extracurriculars. As Rashad Perry just saying, hey, just have a good evening there, my friend. As it will bring up a 1st and 10 for Washington Union High School. And that'll be the end of the third quarter here in Easton. We played 3 here at John Ventura Stadium. Our score is Coalinga High School of 30 and Washington Union High School of 21. We'll step aside. This is Horned Toad football on the Toad Streaming Network. Fourth quarter begins here in Easton, 30-21. Coalinga High School out in front against Washington Union High School. I'm Brian Welch of the Toad Streaming Network. Glad to be a part of your Friday evening, wherever you may be listening or watching Horned Toad football. So it will be 1st and 10 for Washington Union High School as they switch sides, moving left to right on your screen. 2 receivers left, 2 right. McKinley Williams will be in the gun with the tailback to the left side. Ball placed at the 32-yard line, hands it off as it is going to be Gabriel Rivera, and he's brought down, and the ball squirts out late. Did the Horned Toads recover it? As the Horned Toads do say they have it, but the head referee, Lemon, said that it was the ball squirted out on contact. So it'll bring up a 2nd down and 14 for Washington Union High School. 11:36 to go in regulation. 30-21, Coalinga High School out in front. Coalinga High School have brought the defense so far tonight, only allowing 14 points so far. It was 14 points, 2 touchdowns from Rashad Perry. So right now the Horned Toads defense will be flying around the football here with 11:15 to go in regulation. 30-21, Coalinga High School out in front against Washington Union, as it is going to be Josiah Woods as the tailback to the right side of McKinley Williams. Williams will have 2 receivers to the left, 2 to the right. Williams in the gun, moving left to right in your screen, motion Stevenson. Williams takes a shotgun snap, looking, throws over the middle, and it is complete to Vega. Vega running to the 45, and he's brought down from behind by J.D. Reed at the 49-yard line as they do move the sticks with 10:48 to go in regulation. There is a Horn-Toad down on the ground on the far sideline. Can't tell who he is right now. Let's see. As it was Jaden Pena. Who's trying to catch his breath right now on the far sideline. 1st and 10 for Washington Union High School at midfield. 10:48 to go in regulation. 30-21, Coalinga High School out in front against Washington Union High School. And we've seen the explosiveness from the Panthers tonight, especially with that deep ball early to Paul Holland and that punt return from Rashad Perry. But the Horn-Toads defense able to limit the explosiveness of Washington Union. They will have 2 receivers to the left, 2 to the right, tailback to the right side. That is Josiah Woods. Williams in the gun, moving left to right on your screen at midfield. Motions Vega. Williams takes a shotgun snap, looking. Williams throws a dart to the right side, complete to Stevenson. Stevenson's trying to keep going, but he's wrapped up by Coy Eden and a trio of Horn-Toad tacklers. Gain of 5 on the play. Halfway to go, 2nd and 5 for Washington Union High School. 10-19 enrolling in regulation. 30-21, Coalinga High School leading. Coalinga High School right now defensively looking for another big stop here. Horn-Toads right now defensively trying to dig in their heels here. 2nd and 5 for the Panthers with under 10 minutes remaining in regulation. 30-21, Coalinga High School leading. Williams in the gun with Woods to his right side. 2 receivers left, 2 right, ball placed at the Horn-Toad 45. Williams takes a shotgun snap, looking. Williams throws down the middle, and it is caught, and it's a collision. Luke Wojowoda with the collision with Rashad Perry, and another leaping grab as it's placed at the 15-yard line. Wow. Rashad Perry going airborne at the 15-yard line of Coalinga High School. Let's see what the call will be here. As it is on the Horn-Toads. As the Panthers faithful loving that call. So the Horn-Toads right now defensively trying to dig in their heels here with 9:39 to go in regulation. 30-21. Coalinga High School out in front. 2 receivers left, 2 right. Josiah Woods, the tailback to the right side of McKinley Williams, moving left to right on your screen. Ball placed at the 8-yard line of Coalinga High School. Williams trying to draw the Horn-Toads offsides. Does take the snap, hands it off to Woods. Woods running left, cuts at the numbers as he is brought down by a trio of Horn-Toads. As the Horn-Toads trying to stop him from going, as it was Luke Wojowoda with the stop for the Horn-Toads. 2nd and goal for Washington Union High School. 9:08 enrolling in regulation. 30-21, Coalinga High School out in front against Washington Union. Horn-Toads right now defensively trying to get a big-time stop here. Can they get it right now with 8:55 enrolling in regulation? Panthers will go 4 wide, 2 receivers left, 2 right. As it is, Gabriel Rivera, the homecoming king, as the tailback to the left side of McKinley Williams, moving left to right on your screen. 8:38 to go in regulation. Ball placed at the 5-yard line. Williams motions Vega. Takes a shotgun snap. Penalty marker flies. Rolls right. Williams. Plenty of time. And he's sacked in the backfield. A big time sack. Grayson Hicks brings him down. Let's see what the penalty marker is all about. 8:23 to go in regulation. 30-21. Coalinga High School leading here in Easton. We'll see what the call will be from the head referee, Kevin Lemon. As it is an unsportsmanlike conduct. Let's see what the call will be. Initially it was an unsportsmanlike conduct, but it will march the ball back. So it's a legal shift against Washington Union High School as it brings up a 3rd down for Panthers with 8:23 to go in regulation. 30-21, Coalinga High School out in front against Washington Union. Horn-Toads right now defensively looking for another stop here, another pivotal 3rd down for Washington Union. 4 wide, the Panthers will go. 2 receivers left, 2 right. As it is Gabriel Rivera, the tailback to the left side of McKinley Williams, moving left to right on your screen. Ball placed on the near side. Ball at the 15-yard line. 2 receivers left, 2 right. Williams in the gun, looking at the defensive line now. Motions Vega. Claps his hands, takes the snap, looking. Williams throws to the right side, complete to Vega as he's still on his feet. Still bringing Horned-Toad defenders with him, as was Jaden Pena with the tackle. Initially, it was Gavin Watson who wrapped him up for a present, but it was Vega who was able to squirm out of that tackle. So 7:37 enrolling in regulation, 30-21. Coalinga High School out in front here in the 4th quarter. Horned-Toads right now defensively looking for a big-time stop. 4th down for the Panthers. If you're head coach Paul Holland for Washington Union, you have to go for it on 4th down. You have to go for it. So they're going to send the field goal unit out here. An interesting call, as it is going to be Lorenzo Felix who will handle the field goal, as it will be a 26-yard attempt on the near hash. Let's see how this will happen here. Horned-Toads almost blocked a couple field goals earlier in this game. Horned-Toads jumping around at the line. The snap, the hold, the kick, and does it go through the uprights? And indeed it does. It's a 26-yard field goal attempt after a penalty marker after the play. It's now a 30-24 game. Coalinga High School leading by 6. 6:46 remaining in regulation. We'll see what the call is, but we'll tell you what the penalty is when we come right back after this. 30-24, Coalinga High School out in front against Washington Union. This is Horned-Toad Football on the Toad Streaming Network. Change of a development here in Easton. 6:46 to go in regulation. That penalty marker we talked about before the break was an unsportsmanlike conduct on the Horned-Toads. And the player that has not been named yet was ejected from the game. So the Horned-Toads will have to go back to work here with 6:46 remaining in regulation. As it is 30-24 as Coalinga High School out in front against Washington Union High School, as Lorenzo Felix has the ball on the tee, kicking off left to right on your screen as it is. Luke Wojawoda and Dylan Texiera back deep for the Horned-Toads. This Horned-Toad squad right now looking to play some keep away here late in this one here in Easton. Here's Felix as Felix swings his right leg into the football. A nice short kick as it will be taken by Tyson Alvarado at the 15. Alvarado runs to the 20, up the middle to the 30-yard line as he's still going. As he gets to the 31-yard line. 1st and 10 for Coalinga High School with 6:37 remaining in regulation. There is a penalty marker on the field. We'll see what the call will be. 1st and 10 for the Horned-Toads. And there's a couple of players kind of tangled on the ground. A couple of players slow to get up for Washington Union High School. So 1st and 10, they're going to say 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line for Coalinga High School. 6:37 remaining in regulation. 30-24, Coalinga High School out in front against Washington Union. So right now the Horned-Toads will be moving the ball right to left on your screen. So officially they'll mark the ball at the 31-yard line. Horned-Toads will go 2 receivers to the left, 1 right. As Julius Borjas will be the tailback to the right side of Noah Tazi, moving right to left on your screen. 30-24, Coalinga High School out in front. Noah takes the snap, hands it off to Borjas. Borjas up the middle as he picks up a couple on the play as he was chopped down to the ground by the... was actually brought down by Stephen Robertson with the tackle for Washington Union High School. 2nd down and 8. After a gain of 2, 30-24, Coalinga High School out in front against Washington Union High School. 6:06 enrolling in regulation. Three receivers out left, one right. Burhoff to tail back to the left side of Noah Tazi, moving right to left on your screen. Horned Toads right now trying to play some keep away here late in this one in Easton. Noah. Motion Stevens, I should say, takes a snap. Noah looking, throws it down the far sideline, and it is caught at the 30-yard line of Washington Union. J.D. Reed with a great grab. 1st and 10 for the Horned Toads with 5:33 to go in regulation. And the Horned Toads have silenced the crowd here in Easton. The drive is still going. The Horned Toads offense moving the ball well. 5:30 enrolling in regulation. 30-24, Coalinga High School out in front. This Horned Toad squad right now came here for a mission. One thing to do, redemption from last season's 1-point loss, 21-20, but there's still plenty of time on the clock. Horned Toads trying to put some separation here in Easton. Texier with the motion as it's Borjas up the gut, shaking and baking, bulldozes the defender, bringing Panther defenders with him as he's out to the 21-yard line. Pickup of 9 on the play, 2nd down and 1. With under 5 minutes remaining in regulation, 30-24, Coalinga High School out in front against Washington Union High School. Right now, this Horned Toad squad 4-0 on this 2024 campaign. Looking for a big play here. 2 receivers left, 2 right. Borjas to tail back to the left side of Noah Tazi, moving right to left as a couple of Panther defenders on the front line move. As it is an offsides call on Washington Union High School. 4:34 to go in regulation. 30-24, Coalinga High School out in front.
Please come to the press box. From the Coalinga side, if you have lost your phone, please come to the press box.
So right now it is going to bring up a 1st and 10 for the Horned Toads. Horned Toads right now trying to keep this offense moving here, trying to, key word, separate themselves. With 4:19 enrolling in regulation. 3 receivers left, 1 right. Borjas to tail back in the backfield with Noah Tazi, moving right to left on your screen. Ball placed at the 16-yard line. Toss over to Borjas. Borjas running left, trying to find the edge. Goes to the 15, still going as he's brought down from behind by Miguel Molina as well. Was brought down by Stephen Robertson. 2nd down and 8 after a gain of 2 with under 4 minutes remaining in regulation. This Horned Toad squad right now trying to keep themselves going here. Beautiful night sky here in Easton. No clouds in sight. You can see the Fresno night sky off to the left of us. So right now, this Horned Toad squad offensively still trying to drain the clock here at John Ventura Stadium. Horned Toads will have 1 receiver left, 3 right. Borjas will be the tailback to the right side of Noah Tazi, moving right to left on your screen. 3:18 to go in regulation. 30-24, Coalinga High School out in front. Noah claps his hands, hands it off to Borjas. Borjas runs in between the tackles to the 10 to the 5, still going. He's into the end zone. Touchdown, Coalinga High School, a 14-yard run. Touchdown number 3 for Julius Borjas. And the Horned Toads extend their lead with 3:06 to go in regulation. Big time run by Julius Borjas as he bulldozed Panther defenders to get into the end zone for 6. Horned Toads right now looking very strong indeed late. I think we have a definite player for Offensive Player of the Game. There's Ernesto Villanueva Rodriguez with the PAT. Snap the hole, the kick, and it does split the uprights. 37-24, Coalinga High School out in front against Washington Union High School. 3:06 to go in regulation. We'll step aside. This is Horned Toad Football on the Toad Streaming Network. 3:06 remaining in regulation here at John Ventura Stadium. Brian Welch with you here on the Toad Streamer Network. 37-24, Coalinga High School out in front against Washington Union High School, as it was a 12-yard run from Julius Borjas, marking his third touchdown of the evening. As the Horned Toads right now will be kicking off right to left on your screen. There's still plenty of time right now. Washington Union can score quickly. The Horned Toads defense is tasked with getting a stop here. Can the Horned Toads get it here as Ernesto Villanueva Rodriguez swings his right foot into the football. Nice end-over-end kick, as it will be returnable at the 6-yard line. Stevenson runs to the 15, spins out of a tackle. He's to the 20, 25 to the 30-yard line, still going to the 35 as he is brought down by a whole host of Horned Toad tacklers.
Kickoff return by number 1, Joseph Stevenson.
As it was brought down by J.D. Reed. So 1st and 10 for Washington Union High School at 2:55 to go in regulation. So right now there is a penalty marker on the field. Let's see what the call will be. As somebody from Washington Union stole a towel from Coalinga. Oh my word. So we'll bring up a first action. They're going to wave off the penalty marker. 2:55 to go in regulation. 37-24, Coalinga High School out in front against Washington Union High School. So Horned Toads right now trying to stop Washington Union High School from scoring here. 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line for Washington Union High School. Moving left to right on your screen. 37-24, Coalinga High School leading. Actually put the ball at the 36, I should say. Panthers will go 4 wide. 2 receivers left, 2 right, tailback to the left side. That is Gabriel Rivera. Kenley Williams in the gun, moving left to right in your screen. Ball placed on the far hash. Takes a shotgun snap, looking, throws to the left side, caught, finds some room, and he is brought down past the first down marker, as it was Jonathan Vega, the senior, with the grab. Enough for a Panthers first down. 1st and 10 for Washington Union. Well, 2:50 to go in regulation. 37-24, Coalinga High School out in front. So ball will be placed at the 47-yard line for Washington Union. 2 receivers left, 2 right. Rivera, the tailback to the left side of Williams, moving left to right on your screen. This Horned Toad squad right now defensively looking for a big-time stop. You can hear the Horned Toad fans off in the distance getting rowdy. Williams takes a shotgun snap, plenty of time, pressured, dances around, rolls right, being chased, throws it away to the Panthers sideline, goes out of bounds. 2:25 to go in regulation. 37-24, Coalinga High School out in front. If you're just now joining us here on the Toad Stream Network, it was the Horned Toads able to answer back from that 69-yard punt return from Rashad Perry, but the Horned Toads have not looked back since. 37-24, Coalinga High School leading Washington Union High School. As McKinley Williams will jog out to relay the play to his team in the huddle. Ball placed at the 48-yard line, moving left to right in your screen. Ball placed on the far side. 2:25 to go in regulation. Tight formation on the far sideline. 2 receivers left, 2 right. As it is, Gabriel Rivera, the tailback to the right side of McKinley Williams, moving left to right on your screen. Takes a shotgun snap, looking. Williams throws a dart over the middle, and it's incomplete, as it was Grayson Redding able to break up that pass play, as Joseph Stevenson was the intended target. Brings up a 3rd and 10 for Washington Union High School of 2:19 to go in regulation. 37-24, Coalinga High School leading the Panthers of Washington Union. Coalinga High School right now trying to keep this offense going, trying to keep the offense of Washington Union from scoring here. So Horned Toads right now trying to get a big-time 3rd down stop. Ball placed at the 48-yard line for Washington Union High School. As they will go 4 wide, 2 receivers left, 2 right. Rivera, the tailback to the right side of McKinley Williams, moving left to right on your screen. 2:19 remaining in regulation. Williams takes a shotgun snap, 3-step drop, looking. Williams throws over the middle, and it's broken up and almost intercepted, as the intended wide receiver is Paul Holland. On the coverage for the Horned Toads is J.D. Reed. And it brings up a 4th down for Washington Union High School, 2:13 remaining in regulation. Excuse me, this is the ball game here. 4th down at the 48-yard line of Washington Union High School. 37-24, Coalinga High School out in front against the Panthers. So Williams will jog out to relay the play to his team. As the Horned Toads defense tonight just needs one more play. 4th and 10 for Washington Union High School, moving left to right on your screen. 2:13 remaining in regulation. 2 receivers left, 2 right. Rivera, the tailback to the left side of McKinley Williams, moving left to right on your screen. 37-24, Coalinga High School out in front. Vega with the motion. Williams takes a shotgun snap, pressured, throws to the right side, and it is incomplete. And Washington Union turns the ball over on downs. 1st and 10 for Coalinga High School. As the Horned Toads will get the ball back with 2:08 remaining in regulation. As the Horned Toads will have the ball 1st and 10 here at John Ventura Stadium. So 1st and 10 for the Horned Toads at the 48-yard line of Washington Union High School. Horned Toads can milk the clock out here in Easton. Just a beautiful night for football. So the Horned Toads will be moving right to left on your screen. Ball placed at the 48-yard line. 3 receivers left, 1 right. As it is going to be Julius Borjas, the tailback to the left side of Noah. Borjas with the carry, up the gut he goes, trudges forward to the 45-yard line. Brought down by a trio of Panther tacklers as a timeout taken by Washington Union High School. With 2:03 remaining in regulation. We'll take a timeout as well. 37-24, Coalinga High School leading. This is Horned Toad Football on the Toad Streaming Network.
Once again,
2:03 remaining in regulation. 37-24, Coalinga High School out in front against Washington Union High School. My name is Brian Welch. Glad to be a part of your Friday evening, wherever you may be listening or watching Horned Toad football. 2nd down and 8. Actually, 2nd down and 4 for the Horned Toads, moving right to left on your screen at the Panthers 45. Ball placed on the far hash. 1 receiver left, 3 right. And Washington Union goes off sides on the front line. Very jumpy late in this one. As it's here again from Kevin Lemon, as it will be a 5-yard penalty. 2nd down, I should say, for Coalinga High School. 2:03 remaining in regulation. 37-24, Coalinga High School out in front against Washington Union High School. 2nd down and manageable for the Toads. Noah in the gun, claps his hands it off to Borjas. Borjas runs left, bounces off a tackler, still going, and he is still on his feet, as he's quickly brought down by Paul Holland. Finally, at the 32-yard line, moves the sticks for the Horned Toads. Panthers do have 2 timeouts left in this half. 1:54 remaining in regulation. They're going to put the ball at the 33-yard line of Washington Union High School. But tonight has been the night for the Horned Toads. As you remember, you heard from head coach Jose Pease in the pregame interview talking about that everybody on the team had this game circled on the calendar. Wing T look for the Toads. Noah will take a knee with 90 seconds remaining in regulation. The Horned Toads had one task after the bye week. Beat Washington Union, stay undefeated, and stay healthy as well. 1:12 remaining in regulation, 37-24. Coalinga High School out in front. But Coalinga High School came to play. It was the big-time plays and the crucial plays from Julius Borjas that made a difference, as Noah Tazi in a wing T look. 1 receiver left, 2 right. under a minute to go in regulation. Noah will dance around and take a knee once again. Clock still running. Third down for the Horned Toads. 37-24, Coalinga High School out in front. And the Horned Toad faithful, you can hear him on the mic. Listen to that, folks. Listen to the Horned Toad faithful on the east side of the stadium at John Ventura Stadium in cheering mode. But tonight, Coalinga High School goes to Easton, and they spoil the Panthers' homecoming 37-24 here at John Ventura Stadium. As the Horned Toads improve to 5-0 on the season, as Washington Union will fall to 2-3 on the season overall. Post-game show coming up right after the break. Once again, our final score, Horned Toads defeat Washington Union at 37-24 here in Easton. We'll be right back after this. This is Horned Toad Football on the Toad Streaming Network. Post-game show here in Easton, 37-24. Coalinga High School defeats Washington Union High School, and I'm Brian Welch for the Toad Streaming Network. Welcome to the Horned Toad post-game show. What a game it was indeed for the Horned Toads. The Horned Toads looking for redemption, and they get redemption. They defeat Washington Union High School 37-24 as the Horned Toads improve to 5-0 in overall in this season. As the Horned Toads turn their attention to Fireball High School next week, let's give you some of the plays that were the big plays tonight in the 37-24 victory for Coalinga High School, as it was not once, not twice, but 3 times for Julius Borjas with 3 rushing touchdowns, as he was on a mission tonight here in Easton. But it also was the defense as well, slowing down the fast-paced Washington Union High School Panthers. The Panthers did have those big plays, but the Horned Toads were able to minimize it, especially in the second half, as the Horned Toads defense looked really stout, only giving up 14 points from the offense. It was 2 touchdown passes to Rashad Perry. So the Horned Toads go 5-0 on this 2024 campaign. Let's pick our offensive and defensive player of the game before we go here from Easton. On the offensive side, I mean, I talked about him a little bit before. You have to give it to Julius Borjas. I mean, 2 50-yard runs to the house, and those runs were with a 40. So it's going to be Julius Borjas on the offensive side, and on the defensive side, I would give it to the whole entire unit. You know what? You had to slow down Washington Union's offense, and they did a really good job of slowing down the Panthers' offense tonight. So let's give it to the whole entire defense for Coalinga High School. So it's Julius Borjas as our offensive player of the game, and the whole entire defense for Coalinga High School as our defensive unit or defensive player or unit of the game. Next week, the Horned Toads welcome in Fireball High School. That will be homecoming night 2024, as the game will be at 7:30, pregame show at 7:15. That'll be the next time I will speak with you here on the Toad Streaming Network. It will be Mike Walker back with me here on the Toad Streaming Network. Also, we'll get Mike Burke on the air as well. Special thanks to Washington Union High School for allowing me to broadcast the game here tonight in Easton. This is by far one of the best facilities to broadcast a football game. Beautiful night sky and beautiful facilities. I took a ride in an elevator tonight to broadcast the game. That was really cool, as the Horned Toads defeat Washington Union High School 37-24. But also, I'd like to say special thanks to the interim superintendent of the Kinga Huron Unified School District, Johnny Garza, principal of Coalinga High School, Sheila Diaz, athletic director of Coalinga High School, Emily McFarland. Also special thanks to her for hopping on during halftime. And also, I forgot to mention Richard Welch being our camera guy tonight with his classic wave to the camera for bringing you the awesome shots tonight from John Ventura Stadium. My name is Brian Welch saying goodbye. Have a good night from Easton. Repeating the final score from John Ventura Stadium. It's your Coalinga High School Horned Toads with 37 and the Washington Union High School Panthers with 24. We'll see you next week in Coalinga. Thank you so much for listening and watching Horned Toad Football on the Toad Stream.